Yes, it was
And what you need to do is you need to hold it right to your mouth, because otherwise I'll be following you with feedback. And don't stand in front of the speaker.
Everybody can hear me like this, right?
No.
You notice how we both said no at the same time.
Well, then that means you guys can hear me if you all said no.
Right?
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Outsmarted by me.
Wait, honey. Where do you go so far?
It's a free game. I want to make me all nervous.
All right, Mihai. This is it. You're giving a
I thought you were going to talk
Over
about
here.
dissertation on how to
Sasha.
do surgery.
I only took one public speaking course and I got an A.
Right up
Just
your
saying.
mouth.
Yay for the A. But that's just because I like their personality, I think. Okay, so thank you for coming. I'm really grateful to have everybody here, and I love all of you very much, and I love spending time with my family and my friends from UCLA. Thanks for making the hour commute that they were complaining about, may I mention. I commuted 3 times a week. Yeah, so thank you to my grandparents for letting me live here for a very long time. I finished school. I moved in 2008, and I went to Saddleback, and I did my 3 years there. And then I transferred to UCLA and lived on campus 1 year. And my parents, thank you to my mom and dad for taking out a big loan for my dorms for that year. And then I asked Grandma and Grandpa to move back, and I commuted for...
Boomerang.
Yeah, boomerang. I commuted for a year, my last year at UCLA, so I'm back here. So thank you for all of that and your support. And thank you, Grandma Sonia and Grandpa Pete, because they've helped me a lot with the finances and even the emotional support and the occasional filling the tanks of gas every time I came and visited. So that helped a lot too. My aunt, Gail, for all of your support and the come over and have margaritas. Don't worry about studying. You can take a break.
Whoa, wait a minute.
That's the truth. That's the truth. She was my breaks. So I think I got most of everybody. I mean, thank you to Andrea for helping. Even though she's a Trojan, she's helped me. She's helped me a lot with a lot of advice and support. And Brian and Julie and Sasha, I love spending time with them and everybody here. I love you all very much and thank you for coming. And my brother Adam. He's the best. He's the best sibling in the world. I'm just saying. Bragging a little bit about him. And Amber. Oh, I forgot Amber. Okay. Amber. Yeah, she's kind of important.
Amber?
Come here.
She's so quiet.
I know, she's very quiet. Amber has been there since 2008. We met at a surf shop right here in Mission Viejo, and she's been my best friend and everything I could ever ask for, and has helped me with math over and over again and over and over again. And yeah, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have passed my courses, so thank you for all of your help.
Woo, Amber.
Hey, Grandma, come on. Give us
No, Grandma, you do it. No, I don't get emotional. Well.
Okay, everybody get your blankets and pillows.
Must be short because I've been drinking. But, you know, when Alexis came to us, it was like, and so you want to come here and do what? And we were empty nesters. That means for those of you who have kids, that means their kids are gone and on their own. So we weren't used to having, except for Sammy. Oh, God. Sammy was our schnauzer, and he was like the best companion ever. Next to Cindy, of course. But you know what? Her grandma was like a drill sergeant in the Marines. And just so many things. Alexis came with a preconceived notion that, hey, it's going to be hey, I'm going to go down and serve, party, have a good time. And it wasn't too long before Grandma gave her like, oh, wait a minute. And I think there was a conversation, something went like, well, Grandma, you know how I am, because her room is a mess.
You know how I am.
And she goes, well, Grandma, you know how I am. And as soon as Alexis said it, it was like, whoa, shit. I didn't mean to say it that way. And this one came off just like, no, it's my way or the highway. And of course, Alexis didn't know, what does that mean? It means you can go home. But we've embraced her as almost like a daughter. It evolved from being a granddaughter like into a daughter. And we became very close. Many late night conversations. And
See?
this young lady is had some challenges in her life. And all of us know her well, know those challenges. And wow, she persevered. And thanks to Grandma Sonia and Pete. And this woman here.
And you.
And all her family got her through it. And she deserves a lot better. We had that conversation too. I know why I'm doing this. But she's such a good person. And she deserved a lot better. And she just got through it. And if she makes her goal, which I think she will, as a doctor, it's going to reflect in the way she treats people. Because she's outstanding in terms of the way she treats people, except when she gets driving and it's a little road rage once in a while. But that, we discussed that too, right? We discussed everything.
Yeah.
And so, you know, she's she's not what, we think of her as a girl. My God, she's 24 years old. I was married and had a kid already at 24. We talked about that too. But, you know what, Alexis, we're so proud of you. I can't tell you how proud we are. And when you make a doctor, Grandma Pete, Sonia, Grandma and I, we want our payback, okay? We want free Obamacare.
Alexis care.
That's it, Alexis care. But, and you know, Amber came into her life, and they just, like two peas in a pod, and this one wanted to surf at first, and then Amber goes, no, we gotta study, and then when you wanted to study, Amber wanted to surf, right? And they kind of help each other get through those points of like, hey, it's too nice a day to study, let's surf. And then, of course, you had a math issue. And this one is like a math whiz. So we could see that evolve and just become great friends, and the relationship blossomed, and you guys are good for each other. And once again, we're so proud of you. Grandma is tough as nails, but she loves every one of her grandkids. I mean, the things I see with her and the grandkids is amazing. Even when they don't like what she has to say, they still love her. And you know that, Alexis. There's been times that you're like, why is she so grouchy? That's Grandma. She loves doing what she likes doing. So, but anyway, once again, we're proud of where you're at, and we see your future being very, very big. And hopefully we'll have another party like this. Maybe next time at a restaurant or something.
I don't think you can top this one.
But I know when you become a doctor and stuff, you're going to be great, and you'll be awesome. And you'll be driving around that little Honda that Andrea drove when she went to college. And then now Alexis is driving. It started out going to USC first. Okay. I'm going to UCLA. But you'd be driving your Mercedes like I think Adam's been driving, or was driving for a while, right?
In the old Mercedes.
But don't forget your family, and I know you haven't, and they're always going to be there for you. When everyone else has kind of like gone their own path, your family's always going to be there for you. And you know I believe in that strongly, so that's it. Anyway, cheers for Alexis.
Woo!
A great woman. Came to us as a girl and evolved into a woman. So, did you want to say something, Sasha? You sure?
I'm on.
All right, it's her brother. Hold on. I'll take that, Pam.
Not a very good speaker.
It don't matter. It's family. Anything you want.
Well, Alexis started out, I could say, after high school, when none of us expected you to go to UCLA. And, you know what I mean? No one did. You're like, oh, whatever, I don't care. Did your own thing, applied everywhere. But yeah, you got in, graduated. I have little big shoes to fill now, mom and dad. But yeah, congratulations. Thank you.
Gail, anything?
No.